Hey everyone, it is October 11th of the year 2021. I was just looking at my old page, or not old page, my old post, and I realized I hadn't posted anything. So this is your update. The last time you saw me, I was out of it. I couldn't really talk. I don't even know. Just that last brain surgery, which was a resection, was a doozy. And I didn't know that it would be so hard on me. But things happen. So I really want a cafe mocha, but I don't need one. Oh, I don't need one. I'll get back to that soon. I was really out of it, and this was in April. And the end of April, beginning of May, end of April is when I had my surgery. Beginning of May is when I may have made my last video. Or maybe it was surgery day. I don't know. But my last surgery was a resection, and that is indeed the last and final surgery. My doctors agreed with me that they are not trying to cut on my head anymore. That was a total of 8 surgeries in 4 years, and I have many scars, and they shaved my head many times between November and April. So my hair is like this long, but luckily weave, right? But I have scar from that. Just it won't go back. It won't grow back. My goodness. But I'm really happy for all of you who watched my videos on NeuroPace and it worked for you. They definitely took mine out. And then they were like, okay, no more of that. We're not going to replace the battery. We're taking it out. We're throwing it away. And we're going to do the resection on your, I believe it's my posterior insert cortex, and hope for the best. So it was an awake surgery, and I don't remember anything of it, but I do know I just found this out from my mother. My epilepsy doctor, my epileptologist, came in to the surgery. And, regular physicians, they don't go into the surgical room. And they couldn't get me to wake up. They couldn't get me to talk. And she came in and was really trying to be a part of my little situation and everything. And I love her and respect her so much more for that. And because I've had a lot of doctors. When I say a lot of doctors, I mean, over 30, and they don't care. And so I definitely give all props to Dr. Pervin and everything else. The reason I even wanted to tell you all of this, what put this on my mind, is because I'm going to get vaccinated. if you don't watch Real Housewives of Potomac, you won't get that joke. So just keep going. But I'm going to get the booster vaccine. I was, they said I should get it, but I was like, should I get it? And I actually asked them. I reached out and I was like, hey, I know this is, for the elderly and the highly sick, but do y'all really want me to get this? And they were like, yeah, it would be it'd be best for you to get the booster shot. And I really don't rock with people that have not gotten their vaccine. I was earlier in the summer, I was around like, okay, I understand, especially Black people, we have historical context to not trust government vaccines, right? But at this point, I'm good right now, but I don't know. Anything could happen. My 2 parents are elderly. My daughter has asthma, and she can, only do so much. She's 17, and unfortunately, she's in the other worse state than on all of legal things than Texas. She's in Florida for college. Yay, my baby graduated. Oh my gosh, I cried so much. I'm so proud. But she can't do anything about that, especially you don't have to wear a mask. It's just encouraged on a college campus, so the kids aren't wearing masks. I'm gonna put y'all on pause real quick while I order this little mocha. Let's see if they do. Haha, success. But I forgot everything I was talking about, but the moral of the story is go get vaccinated for COVID. Like, don't put people like me at risk, okay? But beyond all of that, I kind of struggled.
That mocha, no whipped cream, right?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, I struggled with a surgery recovery for about a month. Like, I was doing physical therapy, speech therapy, or no, they decided I didn't need speech therapy, but they just kind of worked on certain things with me. Physical therapy, nurse checkups, it was a lot. And I spent my 35th birthday, which was 2 weeks after the surgery, and doing therapy. And the nurses would come to my house to do therapy, so I had to straighten up. But yeah, so that was a rough time, but I've been slowly getting better. My daughter says that she notices that I talk a lot slower than I used to talk. And I've talked about this before, but if I don't have I'm not going off the cuff or whatever, I stop myself like that, and it's very kind of hard to get out the words that I want to. And my huge vocabulary that I used to brag about, I don't think of the words until after the fact. And so never brag about something like that, because you never know what God will give to you. You never know what God will take from you. Thank goodness for Google and dictionaries and things like that. But yeah, I'm kind of driving and videoing. That's putting people's lives at risk too. Ooh, I'm a hypocrite. But y'all be texting and driving in too, so I don't want to hear that. Anyway, at least get vaccinated, okay? I am doing a lot better. I'm, actively not so much passive, like actively looking for work and doing well in my search. So pray for me, because that's all I can do is, in all of these videos, that's all I've done is ask for prayers, because everything is in God's hands, right? When I was in the hospital in February during the blizzard that broke Texas, I was getting a surgical SEEG, and so they were waiting for the seizures to start popping, and so they could get, know where everything was coming from, so they knew exactly where to resect, etc., etc. But I was in the hospital for 18 days, and luckily the night before they were just going to discharge me and say, oh well, we can't find anything, we are going to have to wait on this. The night before they discharged me, my seizures were like, oh no, believe in us, because we are here. And they started going hard in the paint, and so they got everything they needed. But my epileptologist believed that because I had been I stopped for the surgery, but up until that point, I had been taking Cellcept, and it is I don't know what it does, but it stops all bad things from happening with the neuromuscular brain syndrome stuff. People use it for rheumatoid arthritis and multiple sclerosis and things like that. And so they were like, I think after the surgery you should start back on the Cellcept, because we think that's why it was so hard for you to have seizures, because usually when you come in, you're having seizures, and we only keep you here for so long because we want to, or either the doctors don't know that you only have partial seizures or complex partial seizures, or that, we want to study what really is going on. And this time we just couldn't get anything, and I think that's a good effect of the Cellcept. And I was like, okay, girl, go ahead and put the Cellcept back in there. So I'm taking a lot of meds, and I was like, yeah, so I'm trying to live a life. We're done with surgery. My kid's going off to college. It's gonna be hot girl summer. We need to, because my name is Megan. But I was sad for my baby leaving. Oh well. And, I wasn't really getting the same, I wasn't getting the energy to do everything that I wanted to do, because of all of the medicine that I was taking. Cellcept is probably the only one that doesn't make me sleepy. And I was like, okay, we're taking all these meds, but this isn't working for me. Like, if I miss one dose of the medication, I fall right back into having a seizure or whatever. If I take the medicine on time perfectly, then I'm okay. I'm good. And I was like, okay, I can't take the medicines perfectly on time and still try to have the quality of life that I want to have. Like, I'm 35 and I can't do what I want to do. I can't do all of the things that that I should be able to do. And it was extremely frustrating. And this was recently. And so my doctor decided that I needed to get on Adderall. And I was like, girl, Adderall? When I was watching Grownish, I've watched a lot of TV, okay? But the first season of Grownish, Zoe got addicted to Adderall. I'm not trying to be on speed. What are you doing? And it was a small dosage, and she was just like, take this only in the morning, and just you'll be able to get through your day without having to drink the coffee. I got the coffee today because I am a little sluggish, but normally that medicine has worked to combat all the other medicines and get me up and get me going and get me through the day. And I'm so tired of Western medicine and taking all these pills, but if this is what I have to be on to be functional and be on a straight line, this is what I'm gonna have to do. And so Adderall is added to the list. I'm moving up and down, around and functioning. And like I said, as long as I take my medicine, I'm not feeling seizures. For someone who was feeling over 100, 50 seizures or 50 or 100 seizures a day, or every 5 to 10 minutes at one point in my life, and definitely still even having non-clinical seizures that they were detecting through the NeuroPace, was having 3,000 to 5,000 a day that I wasn't feeling. This is a big step for me. And so, I've been inspiration for other people, but I want to live my best life. And I said something on Instagram or Facebook the other night, both, that I was quoting Issa Rae, like, this I need everybody to chill. Like, this is the me time. It's feeling real me right now. And I have not felt that confident about everything that I go through and have gone through in over 15 years. And this has been a hell of a journey. It's been painful. It's been emotionally draining. I mean, hell, I'm driving across Dallas right now just to go get this booster vaccine because I still live with these problems, even though it's not active in my life. And so I'm confident in everything that God has going for me. And I hope that if you're helped by whatever procedure they're doing to you, you live the best of life that you can possibly live. If you don't know if it's working, or if you know that it's not working, keep pushing at it. Like, my doctor was an advocate for me, and I appreciate that, but I stayed on everybody's ass the whole time. Let me open up my little coffee. I don't want it to get cold. But yeah, I stayed on everybody's ass the whole time because I know I am full of potential, and I don't want the peak of my potential to have been when I was 23 years old and starting my own company. And, you know, everything slowly having gone downhill from there. I've lost a lot of memory. I can't get that back, but I know who I am and whose I am. So, yeah, that's my little update. I'm gonna drink my coffee and get off the road on the phone. But, everyone, keep me in your prayers. Please let me know if you need a little prayer warrior to shout you out. Because I'm here for us getting better. And I'm here for weed. Got my little ponytail and my braids. Protection. Hair protection. Growth. Yeah. But yeah, I think